grade and welcome to problem solving for today. We are going to continue looking at adding three-digit numbers in word problems. And we are going to continue looking at those key words inside the problem that tells us if we have to add or subtract. Let's go ahead and begin. Please make sure that you are on page 3 on your class kick. All right, so whenever we start with a word problem, we circle the important words. So sorry, we're going to read through it first, and then we will add cubes. There were 565 rubber ducks in the rubber ducky race last year. There were 237 more rubber ducks this year. How many rubber ducks were there in each year's race? So I can see this key word more. That tells me that we are adding more onto it. Make sure you have your question underlined and your numbers circled. So this more is our key word that we need to add. So let's go ahead and add those together. We have 565 ducks plus 237 ducks. I lined up my place values. I always start in my ones place. So 5 plus 7, I know that 6 plus 6 is 12, and if I move 1 from the 7 to 6, that gives me 6 plus 6. So that is drop the 2, carry the 1, put that in a different color. Take down my ducks already, so I know I have that on there. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 3 I know is 10. So that is above 10. So I'm going to move one next door and drop the other on the floor. 1 plus 5 is 6. And 6 plus 2 is 8. 802 ducks. Now I need to check my answer. And on the bottom, it says to show how to use estimation to check your answer is reasonable. So I'm going to estimate these two numbers, 565 and 237. Remember, when we estimate, we can round. And I'm going to be rounding to the nearest hundreds place. So I'm going to circle that place value. And it's either going to stay or it's going to get a shove. So this one's either going to stay 500 or it's going to get a shove to 600. So I found the place, look next door, that's a 6, that's 5 and above, give it a shove, so that changes to 600. Find my place, look next door, that's a 3, that's 4 and below, so I'm going to let it go and it's going to stay 200. 600 plus 200 equals 800. So let's see if my answer was close to 800. It was 802. So I checked my work. Once you are finished with this problem solving, you may move on to the next activity.